Wow! Welcome back to the Everyone's Confessed, old Big Mek here, and yes, I have finally really lost my marbles! Let's get into it! Wow! Welcome back to the Everyone's Confessed, old Big Mek here, and it's time for another episode of ORKTOBER! And today, we are indeed putting on our foil thinking caps, because we learned something. Let's get into it! Alright, quick little recap. This week, Games Workshop popped on with the little balanced data slate update thing for all of Warhammer 40k, right? They updated a bunch of indexes, a bunch of codexes, the FAQ and rules errata, and most importantly, the balanced data slate, the Munitorium field manual, basically the points and everything, right? There was one odd little thing, and that was that they had updated 2 of the Legends indexes. Now, for those of you that don't know, Legends are old models that GW is not going to have in the game anymore. So they're no longer in the codex. For example, in the 10th edition Ork Codex, Captain Badruck no longer exists anymore. Neither does Mad Doc Grotznick or the other one, Boss Zagstruck, right? So 3 of our named characters have disappeared, along with a bunch of units, Grot tanks and things like that, but most of those are Forge World. But still, Legends is where old units go to die. And there's some really old units for orcs, right? I mean, you're talking about war tracks, war buggies, the Stick Bomber Squad, Ardboys, right? Some of them get Legends rules. Some of them literally disappear forever. The thing about Legends is GW only updates them once per edition. So when 10th edition dropped, everybody's Legends got updated. And then, you know, when their codex comes out, if more stuff got added to Legends, they'll do that. But that's it. There is, that's the whole point of Legends, is there is no more updates. Now, 2 were updated in this one. One was Blood Angels, which totally makes sense because the Blood Angel Codex had just dropped, and a bunch of their characters and units did get moved to Legends, so they were adding new things to them. The other one was Orks. And old Big Mek, in his video about the whole balanced data slate thing, asked all of the Mech boys out there to really comb through and try to figure out what changed, because I couldn't figure it out. And well, you delivered. Over on old Big Mek's Discord server, which link in the description below, it's totally free. It's not paywalled behind anything. You should come on over. We've got hundreds of people on there doing really awesome stuff with everything Warhammer, not just orcs, but lots of great orc stuff. But anyways, one of the Mech boys there, named MorksGit, went through all the data slate cards, all the data cards in Legends, and figured out there was somebody missing. Nothing had changed. Rather, somebody who did have a Legends card now doesn't. And here is that old data card. That's right. Ufthak Blackhawk himself, the main character of the Brutal Cunnin and the Big Daka novels that we literally just talked about in yesterday's video, his model now no longer has rules. And it did. It was in the Orks Legends datasheets until this week. So the only thing they changed is they deleted his datasheet from Legends. Which can only mean one thing. He's coming back to the Codex, boys! Yeah, that's right. Old Big Mek thinks he is definitely coming back and will now be part of the actual characters you can take moving forward. And there's a really big reason for that. Not just that, like, he disappeared forever like Dared Gabo on Bouncer. And that difference is actually right here on the box. All right, you see this little mini right here, which is unbroken for the Imperial Guard, which is one of the Warhammer Plus specials. Notice on the top here where it says Warhammer Commemorative Series, these are the models that GW produces once and then gets rid of. They never come back. So they make their first production run, and when they're gone, they're gone. And some of them, they kind of overproduce. For example, the last Dared Gabo, you can still find him pretty easily, along with Grotmiskits. But yeah, there are a lot of these that they're just gone. And there's some that go for some pretty serious money. This is a story anniversary one. No, I'm holding that one. But yeah, the silver top, that is your tell. There's no silver top. So yes, it's a Black Library miniature, but this is in regular production. That's why you can still buy Ufthak really cheap. In fact, I got all the Amazon link down in the description below. He's one of the cheapest characters you can get right now. This is not just a generic war boss anymore. This could very well be the next named character in the Orc Codex. Now, I know what you're going to say. But old Big Mek, we already got our codex for 10th edition. We're not going to get another codex. You're right. We're not going to get another codex. What we are going to get, though, is Kill Team stuff. Remember that Kill Team just launched 3.0. We know Orcs are getting a brand new Kill Team in it. We know that there are commanders in Kill Team again, thanks to the Kill Team starter set that has the Death Guard, like, Captain HQ character in it that was the previous Japan-only sculpt, which is really, really cool, by the way. And the Space Marine side has a captain in it. So actual big characters coming into Kill Team can happen. There's also a little thing called boarding actions that was also updated, that the last time Orcs got a box for boarding actions came with a character. That's where we got the new Snickrot model. So there are multiple ways of adding a character back into 40K and back into the regular data sheets and not legends. Yeah, so very interesting, right? Doesn't make the foil look so weird now anymore, does it? You've got a model that's not limited edition, you've got a data sheet that disappeared from Legends, and you've got multiple ways of adding them into 40K without doing a codex drop. I'm telling you, old Big Mek's right on this one. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. This was just too big a news to sit on and not do a video of. And yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I think we are going to see some really cool stuff happening, not just for Orcs, but all of 40K with this kind of news. I mean, can you imagine being able to play one of the cool named characters in boarding actions or in Kill Team? That's exciting for those gameplay styles. Like, I'm not a squad-based skirmish guy, but boarding actions I really, really enjoyed, and I could totally see Kill Team becoming more, like, appealing if it's, like, a squad and a leader, and, like, you're starting to get some more going with it. Like, that's really cool. But also, if they're willing to move Ufthak Black to us, what other characters are Orcs gonna get? Are we gonna get a Boss Nazdreg again? Are we gonna get some other new characters? Are we getting Debaffen or somebody like that? Or Demek Lord? We don't know, but that's really cool that we've got a new character. And even though he went to Legends right away, now he's off, and he could be coming to Real Deal, full fat, in the Codex. Run him as a character in your 40K army. And that is really cool. All right, I got to go work on some more ORKTOBER stuff. I've been really busy painting the army. Expect an update on that one very, very soon. Maybe even tomorrow. If you subscribe, you'll know for sure, because I'll see you on the next ORKTOBER video. Until then, WAAAAAAAAAAAGH!